Celai, welcome to Behind the Mic. How you doing?
I'm doing really good. How are you?
I'm doing good. All right, so let's get into it. For those who haven't heard your Just Talk Game interview, tell us about yourself.
Hello, my name is Celai West. I am 14 years old, and I became the youngest professional runway model to walk amongst all adults in New York Fashion Week at 10 years old. And I am also a model, runway coach, texture activist, actress, author, environmentalist, and CEO of my own t-shirt company, The Chatty Chick.
That is a lot. Wow. All
Yeah.
right. Let's first start with modeling. How did you get into that?
Oh, so modeling. I started modeling when I was 3. So my family and I were at a skating rink, and this guy comes up to me, and he was like, "Oh my gosh, I want to shoot you." And we were like, "Wait, what?" Because we didn't know like what shoot he meant.
Right.
And so we realized, oh, he's a photographer. And so I end up doing this photo shoot, and I'm like, oh my gosh, this is the best thing ever. And so I couldn't necessarily communicate that to my mom because I was only 3. I didn't know how to put that into words. So my mom got my first modeling contract at 4, and she still didn't sign it because she still wasn't really sure if I wanted to do it. Then at 5, she got another modeling contract, and she ended up signing that. So that's basically how I got into modeling.
All right. Now, and speaking of your modeling, you created your own signature walk. I know my
Yes.
mom has tried it, and results may vary, but this is for a lot of people. But I wanted to ask, what made you want to come up with that?
I didn't necessarily come up with my walk necessarily. It kind of just, came to me. I just, walked out on stage at Madison Square Garden, and then I just had like this whole new different walk.
Oh, okay. So it just like came to you randomly.
Yes.
Ah, that's fair. That's fair. Now, is there one model in particular that you'd like to work with, maybe?
Actually, yes, I would love to work with Naomi Campbell for, obvious reasons. I've looked up to her for a really long time. And, if I ever, got to meet her, I feel like she could, give me some pointers, about what to do, what not to do when it comes to like runway and modeling and all of that stuff. So I
Right.
think she'd be like really cool to meet.
Yeah, that would be kind of cool to meet someone to like, I don't know, necessarily like help you out, but like improve you. You know how
Yes.
it is. Yeah. Now, I do want to get into your company, the Chatty Chick. Can you tell us how you got started with that?
Okay, yes. So I started my t-shirt company the Chatty Chick when I was 7 years old. So I started it because when I first started my Instagram, I would be getting these messages from like parents or kids saying that they didn't like their hair, but once they started looking at my page, they started to, embrace their hair a lot more. And I was like, oh my gosh, this is really cool. So I wanted to use my t-shirt company as a way to help girls, show that they also really like the hair. And so I made my I'd Be Jealous of My Hair t-shirt, and we saw that there are so many different other people wearing it, like people with red hair, blonde hair, long straight hair, with people with locks, and we even saw boys wearing it. So I decided to make t-shirts for the whole entire family. And so recently, with getting into like my texture activism and also my activism stuff, I wanted to use my shirts as a way to, I guess in a way silently prove or silently use it as a way to, show that I'm actively like supporting this and stuff. So it's kind of like I'm a walking billboard.
Yeah, that's a good thing. You're walking billboard. Everyone will see you. They know what you're about immediately.
Right.
Right. Now, in addition to everything else, you also said you were an author. So, of course, you got to tell me about that.
Yes. So actually, I do have a new book coming out soon. So I'll basically go into what it is kind of about. Still in the industry, I have learned a lot of really hard lessons at a really young age, or not really, but at a young age. And so it kind of, taught me just, how to, do a lot of things and how to, work outside of like the industry in a way. And so one of like my main lessons that I like that really sticks with me is when it comes to my confidence. So I remember when I was about to walk in my not first year Fashion Week show, but I was about to close for an adult designer for New York Fashion Week. And I was like, do I deserve to be here? And like, I didn't feel good enough to, be there. But then I realized like, hey, like I deserve this spot. I deserve to be here. And, this designer chose me to close his show for a reason. And I said my affirmations, and then I walk out, and then I have like this like really good walk. And, it really, helped me a lot when outside. Outside of like the industry and stuff. So, like whether it comes to like when I'm about to do a speech, so I just say my affirmations, or when I'm about to, do a presentation, or when it comes to other people when they're like about to walk into a boardroom. So it just really helped me, realize that there's like the stuff that I learned in the industry can help me, outside of it.
Right. It's very important to get that out there. Definitely.
Yes, thank you.
Is there anything else that you'd want to eventually add to your resume?
Actually, yes. So I've had this long dream of being a fashion designer. But I definitely do want to get into that now. Because I had like this fear because I was watching Project Runway, and this one of the designers was like sewing, and the needle went right through her finger, and I was like, whoa, because I was like, that I don't want that to happen to me. So it kind of
Right.
like held me back for the longest time. So I'm kind of, just starting to get out of that fear and actually, trying to, start sewing and, come up with like different ideas and outfits.
Yeah, no, that's pretty cool, honestly.
Thank
You get
you.
away from that fear, make some cool stuff.
Right.
What is the one piece of advice you would give to people who want to do what you do?
Oh, I'm sorry. Can you repeat the question?
Oh, yeah, no. What is the one piece of advice you would give to people who want to do what you do?
Oh, okay. I would say that you're never too young or too old to follow your dreams. But then also, I know there's more than one, but that you don't have to, change yourself to fit in or feel beautiful. You don't have to change the way you look, how you act, just to fit in. You should just be your own unique self.
That's good. Yeah, that's really good. And finally, what's next for you?
Actually, I do have some stuff next. I do have some, since I did say I am a runway coach, I am offering some classes soon. They'll be coming out around the time that my book comes out. And so that's one thing. And I also have my Celai kits, they're confidence boosting subscription boxes for girls ages 5 to 15. And we do those every other month. So I'm really looking forward to do those in June. So yeah, I think those are like the main two things that I'm working on right
All right. Well, good luck with everything. Thanks for coming on today.
now. Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you.